Hello everybody, welcome back to the Retrobates podcast. This is just a quick disclaimer, just to let you know that in this particular episode, me and Tuke are quite drunk and there are a lot of offensive jokes in this episode, and that's all they are, jokes. So if you're easily offended, then maybe better that you don't listen to it. Just know that these jokes do not reflect our views or opinions on society, political views and all of that. So having said that, thanks for tuning in again. Like and subscribe and all of that business. Dislike if you want. Send us some hate mail. Having said that, let's get on with it. Right, hello. Welcome back finally to the Retrobates podcast. It's just me and Tuke today.
Episode 12.
Is it episode 12?
No, I just said that. It's nowhere near. It's nowhere near episode.
Let me check. I don't know what episode it is. I think maybe 7 or 8. Let's have a look. It's episode 8. It's episode 8. We don't really have a specific subject this week. We've kind of dropped the... Don't know, we had a little chat, didn't we? And we decided, do you know what? Let's fuck off the premeditated bullshit.
Let's just jump into it.
Yeah, just get straight into it.
I'm just going to say, John.
Yeah.
The other day we were talking, and you told me a little story about when something turned up in your house.
Oh, yeah, I've got this... I actually have this written down. So, yeah, me and Tuke... Obviously, me and Tuke talk every day almost, and we get onto these subjects where I'm like, actually, maybe that would be a good topic of conversation for the podcast. So sometimes we get into these conversations, we're like, nah, save it. I can't remember how this conversation came about. I think we were watching something which made fun of like really cheesy like local articles where like a paper, like a newspaper will come round and ask you to look sad.
Yeah, I can't remember how we got onto this subject, to be honest, but it's. I think looking forward to the story nonetheless.
Yeah, I think we was watching the Have a Word podcast, and they talked about how when like a sad story happens, a fucking journalist will come around and be like,
"Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, it was." Yeah,
and they're like, "Look sad and point to the thing you're sad about," and that.
Yeah,
that reminded me of so when I was living in my not a family home. I was very young. I was living with my mum in this really shitty area of my hometown, and my mum found a pill. My mum used to live. My mum.
Oh yeah, that's it. Now I remember.
Yeah, she kind of her room was like the attic room, so we had sort of like 3 stories of a house, and her room was in the attic. And she's found a pill, and my mum is very, very superstitious. So it could have been a fucking sweetener for all we know. But anyway, she's found the pill and automatically...
Oh, so it wasn't necessarily ecstasy?
Well, I mean, I was too young to really know, but my mum is very stubborn and always thinks the worst. So she's basically... First thing her mind's gone to is we used to live in a really nice area, but then when my mum and dad split, we moved to like a really shitty area. So she finds a pill on her floor, and she's like... It's fucking ecstasy, I know it is.
Someone's broken and planted an ecstasy pill.
Yeah. So she automatically thinks it's my neighbour, who is also probably about 8 years old. I'm like, yeah, because 8-year-olds go around dropping ecstasy in fucking attic rooms of your friend's house. So anyway, so she's contacted the local paper, for God knows what reason. And I just remember, like, her and her, like, our good friends, who was also our neighbours, her, my mum, and our, like, her friend, our neighbour, like, sitting on the edge of on the edge of my mum's bed, like, arm in arm, like, looking really sad and sorrowful, like, holding out their hand with a pill in it.
For the photo, you mean?
Yeah, so the photo is my mum and Monica, her friend, aka our neighbour, like, sitting arm in arm with their hand out with like a sweetener in it, which they were like do you know what I mean, dressing up as like an ecstasy pill and like looking sad. And I have this very vague memory of seeing it and just being like, even as a kid, I was like, that's fucking ridiculous.
Can you find this newspaper clipping, please?
Oh, there'd be no way, mate. It would be fucking...
Of course there would, surely.
How long ago would it have been?
Was it pre-internet?
It would have been dial-up times, yeah. It probably wouldn't have been published online. We might have to add, me and Tuke are a little bit half-cut.
Oh, yeah, so England have just won, so fuck Croatia.
Yeah, fuck you. Baltic motherfuckers.
Fuck off.
England played about 4 hours ago, and we all sat and had a drink, and we won, so we're going to drink more.
Yeah. That's because we're English, and that's what we do.
I'm also absolutely knackered and drunk, which isn't going to help. Maybe this podcast will be the shortest one yet.
Nah, let's make it the longest. Let's just
break the
drag
record
it on all night. Let's just invite people mid podcast.
What, on Clean Feed?
Get your American mates on.
I did actually look for him.
Rex were all right.
Yeah.
The other guy. Take that bit out where I don't remember the other guy's name.
What do you mean? That's going to stay in. I did actually look earlier. They're not online, unfortunately. So I've got a few random things to talk about, just things that I've thought in my head. Because do you know what? When we do a certain subject, it seems very like, what's the word? A little bit premeditated.
Forced.
Yeah, I suppose so. Bit shit.
A bit shit.
So the first thing I've got written down are Americans smarter than we think?
Nope. Next subject.
The reason, do you know what got me onto that level of thinking?
I've already said no.
Well, just hear me out for a second. So in America, they've got a huge tipping culture, right? Like waitresses and waiters, like a tip is like a large part of their wage. It gets considered into their basic wage, basically.
Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe Americans are smarter because when you're in a restaurant in America, a tip is typically 12%. And I'm like, what if your like bill is like $211.56? How quick are you working out 12% of that?
Oh, I thought you were going from the angle of maybe Americans are smarter because the employers, they're earning a killing and they pay their employees less.
Oh, so you
rely on
like,
everybody else.
Like, what's the word? Man, words are escaping me today. Like,
capitalism.
Yeah, like treating your
like
workers
a
like shit.
capitalist kind of thing, like
exploiting the people at the bottom.
Yeah, like a exploitation kind of angle.
Well, that would also include Americans. So if you were smart and you're an American, you wouldn't get exploited. But I'm saying, I feel like I'm shit at maths, and I reckon it takes quite a somebody to be like, oh, I can work out 12% of $176 off the top of my head.
It won't be that hard, to be fair. You'd have to just work out 10%, which is obviously you take off a 0, and then work out 2% and add those two together.
Yeah, so you've already blown my mind. What do you mean?
So to work out 12%, whatever the number is, you for the 10%.
All right, let's say for argument's sake, it's $176. So 17.6 is 10%.
So 176, did you say?
Yeah. So 17.6 is being 10%.
So you move the decimal point.
So am I right? Is it 17.6?
Yeah.
And then how do you work
10%,
out the extra 2%?
And then you have to work out. So then 17.6, you divide that by 5, and you'd add those two together.
So what's 17.6 divided by 5?
Come on, mate. I've had a few drinks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so maybe Americans are a bit smarter than we think they are.
Yeah, but they also drink less than we do, so they're already winning.
Swings and roundabouts, innit, really? What you been up to anyway recently?
You know what I've been up to. We talk every day.
No, but furthermore, I know that you've... so during lockdown, you just basically wanked off your dog.
3.52, by the way. 5% of...
See, you need a calculator. I don't think Americans are bringing calculators. Oh, well, I suppose.
Yeah, but I'm pissed out my head, mate. I had half a bottle of whiskey last night. I started drinking at 12 o'clock, midnight. Stayed up until 6 o'clock in the morning. Got up for England, which was 6 hours later. I woke up at 12. Got the cans back in. You know when you've been drinking the night before, you'd have a few cans. I'm straight back where I was last night. I'm fucking wasted.
Why is that? Because it's like... I've woken up a little bit half cut. Literally, you can have half a can and you're just as bad as you were before you went to bed. You go
straight back to where you were the night before. It's fucking mental.
I hate that sometimes. That's kind of how I feel today.
That's exactly how I feel today. I'm fucked.
Do you know what? Before we watched the football, I was like, Tuke's pissed.
Yeah, well, that's before I even had a can as well. I woke up and I was pissed just from the whiskey the night before.
Whiskey will do it. I don't know how you just drink whiskey straight. What?
I'm a man of culture, aren't I?
That's how you meant to drink whiskey,
Single malt, mate. Single malt Scottish whiskey. That's the one.
I did want to ask you, what's the what does malt mean even? What's the difference between single malt, double malt?
So malt, in it like the grain that they use.
Right,
So like
but
a
what-
single
like,
malt, it
it's-
means like it's just used from one grain, basically.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm no fucking expert, but
does that
that's what I
like
think.
contribute towards the strength or taste or anything?
No. It's just
So when
honestly,
like
I don't even fucking know, to be honest. I know that's good shit, but it's better than like a lot of people drink Jack Daniels, which, well, I mean, it's not it's like bourbon anyway, but that's not decent whiskey. Like that's shit whiskey in the terms of
yeah, JD's
the
pretty
whiskey
horrible.
world. Yeah.
But what's like when people are like, "Oh, have you got any single malts or have you got a double malt?" I'm like, "Well, why do you care?"
Well, first of all, nobody would say it in that accent. Oh, mate, you got any fucking single malts, bruv? I'm gonna fucking down that shit. I love that.
They
it's
do.
It's for you sophisticated lot like me, us northerners.
Oh yeah, you're a regular James Bond, you are, mate. They call you Daniel Pierce Brosnan Tuke.
Daniel James Bond. My middle name's James. I'm halfway there. Or
Is
a
it
third of
actually?
the way there, yeah.
Do your best Pierce Brosnan accent.
Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
That's such a weird Bond to choose. He's not even got like a really
Well, he was the Bond that I grew
recognizable
up with.
voice. What's your favourite Bond film?
None of them.
What?
I hate action films. They're shit.
GoldenEye is the answer you were looking for.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose if that's what you want me to say, I'll go with that. Oh wait, Nightfire was that one of them?
Nightfire.
Or was that just one of the video games?
I think you've just made that up. Let me have a look.
Yeah, I think no. James Bond had like a Nightfire thing.
I'm not sure it did.
What's the one with the guy that had
Yeah, it's a game. It's
the
a game.
Asian dude with diamonds in his face? That was a good one.
Yeah, that's not Nightfire. That's oh shit, what's that called? That was the one after GoldenEye, and it was shit and not as good as GoldenEye. Pierce Brosnan's best film was GoldenEye.
If you say so, it's very subject to opinion, but I'll go with you on that because I don't like.
No. Everyone listening will agree.
Who do you think the best James Bond was? Have you watched all the Bond films?
Not every single one, but a lot of them.
So you're not a fucking authority on this subject. I know there was Roger Moore, Sean Connery, Pierce Brosnan, and Daniel Craig. Other than that, I don't know how far back it goes.
So there was an Australian guy. I can't remember his
What?
name. Fuck him.
I just
Yeah,
saw
no, it's mental.
my mic just peaked. My mic just peaked from that.
Yeah, it's mental. There were an Australian guy who played the most iconic British character ever. And there were also. Have you seen Hot Fuzz?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You know the bad guy in that? He was the old Bond at one time. I can't remember his
Oh,
name.
like the leader of the fucking weird cult.
The little cult. Yeah. Let me.
Yeah, he looks like he could be a James Bond. Did you see this thing with Katie Hopkins having a go at? I think it was Idris Elba. Is it Idris or Idris? Idris Elba.
Idris.
So he was like sort of like rumored to be the next James Bond.
Is
And she
it
was like
Idris Elbor?
Idris Elbow. So he was like
Oh, sorry,
rumored
but-
to be the next James Bond, and it hurts me to say this, but I did partly.
Bond, not
I know.
Thank you very much.
I partly
No,
understood where she was coming from because James Bond is supposed to be this pretentious fucking white Eton blah blah blah. But I'm like, if James
No,
Bond is
you know
black,
what, I
who gives a
actually agree.
shit?
I agree. No, well, for me, I wouldn't want it to be a female Bond.
Yeah, that was
And
a thing as
that
well,
sounds
wasn't it?
sexist, but it's like
No,
just
but
keep
it's
the
not that.
character as they are. But
The character
you know what?
of James
JD
Bond-
even agrees. JD
Yeah,
agrees
well, that's the
that there
thing.
shouldn't be a black Bond because he feels. For anyone listening, JD's a black lad, clearly, but he feels like if somebody chose the role of Bond as a black man, it'd be purely for the whole. We need a black Bond kind of angle, like,
Like
rather than it
affirmative action.
Yeah.
Well, that's I mean, and
And
do you know
before he
what?
said that, I always thought, oh, Black Bond, yeah, maybe we should have one. But I agree with him. It is like I hate that forced PC culture. Kind
Yeah,
of
it is a
bullshit.
faux pas, isn't it? Like that's the thing. James Bond is meant to be, like I said, he's supposed to be this like fucking
He's some posh British cunt. That's
exactly.
what he is.
Yeah, some fucking like posh white fucking smarmy fucking dickhead. Like honestly, if a black
Show me
dude,
your tits.
Do you want to fuck me now or
No, I don't want to show you my tits.
Show me your tits, I said.
You've gone with Connery on that one.
Yeah, exactly.
He was
the
a bit
best
rapey,
Bond.
wasn't he, Connery?
He were proper rapey with Connery.
Who's the rapiest James Bond? Connery, for sure. I reckon they probably got rapier the further back you go.
I reckon in the interviews, like when they were testing him, like, how rapey do you reckon you could be? And Sean Connery was like, you bitch, show me your cunt. You're like, you got the job.
Yeah. Fucking hell. But back on the subject, I honestly wouldn't care. Like, I don't care enough about James Bond's fucking character that I'd be like, you can't have Idris Elba as James Bond. But Katie Hopkins just took it to the next level. She was just having a go at Idris Elba.
She takes everything to the next level. She is a pure cunt, isn't she? Like,
she's horrible.
She's the epitome of a cunt.
Have you seen that video of them YouTubers that give her that fake award? And it's,
yeah, and it's called cunt. Yeah,
it's the cunt award. Yeah, they like fly her out to Prague and give her this like fake ceremony and everything. She's like accepting this award and like on this big like what is it? Maybe we should have recorded this sober. What is it called? PowerPoint. There's a PowerPoint thing behind her, and it just says cunt, and she's smiling with this award, and then she just. Do you know what? You start feeling bad for her, but then they give her a speech, and she just starts rattling off some mad, racist, bigoted shit. And I'm like, yeah, you deserve that award.
I think she has a go at the Muslims, don't she? She's like,
oh, mate.
Shit about the Muslims
she's calling Muslims spastics. She's calling gays all this, mate. She's literally nuts. She's like one of the worst
It's funny from a comedic point of view, but it's also fucking nuts.
Do you know what? Yeah, if she was a satirical comedian who didn't give a shit about what people said about her, she might be funny. But the fact that you know that she's got venom in the things that she says, it's like...
Oh, she means every word. She means everything she says.
Exactly. Fucking bitch. Didn't she get caught cheating on her husband or shagging some dude in a field or whatever?
Yeah, I think we spoke about this a few months ago. Like, I thought that she just got caught shagging her husband, but apparently she was shagging a married man, and now those two are together. Her and
is that what happened?
The old ex-married man.
Oh, so she's a super duper piece of shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Good job.
She can't judge anyone.
How much do you reckon she'd be paid to come on this podcast?
More than we can afford, mate.
What if we just said we'll dick you down? Wait, is that wrong?
Mate, you're shagging her. I'm not shagging her.
Nah, we both do it.
I'd shag you before her.
Well,
what about if you shag her and like just as you're going in, I just sneak up behind you and just slip one in, proper sneaky.
What, to me or her?
To you.
Why would you do that?
Because I'd rather do you than her.
It's not part of the deal. What do you mean? She's already getting shagged. Why would you slip one in me?
It's just funny, isn't it? Like a proper.
If you did that, I'd turn around and I'd be like, Tuke, the deal's already done. What are you doing?
I'd be like, no, it's not, mate.
You're like, this is for my pleasure.
I'm head retrobate, mate.
You took my retrobate roll off me earlier in the Discord.
Oh, yeah, I did. No one's going to know what we're talking about, but yeah, I did, yeah.
Give it back to me now, you cunt.
Do you want it right now?
Do you know what? I knew this was going to happen, so for
Where
people
are
listening...
you? Why are you called KS White?
KS White?
Yeah.
I'm the white KSI, apparently. Oh, because everyone makes fun of me for wanting to do YouTube stuff, so I'm like a wannabe sideman.
Yeah,
it's probably Todd, wasn't it? So for those listening, we have a Discord, obviously, where the top role is a retrobate. And when there's a big group of us, Tuke likes to act like a pagan and agree to bully me the whole fucking evening.
So
and took my role
I made the Discord, so I have ultimate power.
Yeah, but the Discord is kind of like our brainchild because we turned it into the Retrobates, which is...
No, it were the Smegmen originally.
I know, but it's not the Smegmen anymore, is it? We co-founded the Retrobates.
Yeah, but I made the channel. I have ultimate power.
So I don't know why you've taken it away from me.
I'm a little
Hitler.
Fucking 21st century Adolf Hitler, aren't I?
You are, yeah.
In terms of the Retrobate, I'm not.
In
terms of his.
Thy taketh away. You gave in to peer pressure from Richard of all people, and
I agree. As you just said, I giveth, and by my own decision, I can also taketh away.
You have taketh away a lot from me this evening, But I do appreciate the phone call. I'll probably cut all of this out. Speaking of sex, Katie Hopkins, you piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I've got a thing written down here.
Yeah.
I don't know what came to my mind on this. I can't remember. Maybe we were sharing mental videos earlier. Would you ever marry a girl who made a sex tape? Like a public sex tape?
How famous are we talking?
Like, it's online for people to see. She might not be famous.
Yeah, but come on, in the sea of all that porn out there.
It's on.
You know what I mean?
It's on the hub. So
yeah, I would.
You would. See, I don't think I could, man. I don't think I could.
Did you say marry?
Yeah.
See, I'm that pissed. I've already forgot what you said.
Marry.
Did you say marry? Right.
Yeah,
okay.
marry.
I think I would, man.
What? So you've married this girl who you love.
Yeah.
But there's a possibility of you seeing her on the hub getting railed by another dude. I couldn't handle that, man. Fuck that. I can't even deal with the idea of my ex being with someone else, let alone the person I'm with.
Yeah, but she's not still doing it. Like, you've got to, like, obviously when you're with someone, you know they've been shagged by somebody else. Like,
yeah, no, that's true.
Unless you get with a virgin.
No, it's not about that. It's about the fact that there could, like, all of your mates and, like, everyone could go and see your missus getting shagged by someone else, including yourself.
Yeah. No, well, the including yourself part isn't important. I suppose it's all your mates and stuff. Like, if all your mates found it, that
like
would be bad.
if
all your mates
everyone,
found
let's
it,
say everyone knows about it, like, it's public knowledge between, like, your social circle.
You and all your mates, so everybody knows. Oh no,
your social circle knows. Yeah.
Yeah, I could. I don't think. No, I couldn't. Do
so,
that.
like, if, like, say you really love her, and she's like, I have something to say. I've made a pretty popular sex tape. Like, so, that's what it was. I think I was reading a story about Kanye West, and I was like, oh, he's married to Kim Kardashian. I'm pretty sure she has a sex tape.
Yeah.
I'm like, how can you just, like, be, like, cool with that?
All right, so say you lived under a fucking rock, right? You lived in a cave, and you met this bird, and she was fit as fuck. You loved her. You turned out you'd been seeing her a while, and it turned out you loved her. And it turned out to be like a massive porn star. I have a porn star in my head, but I'm that pissed I can't think of a name. If I were trying to have a wank now, it'd be doing my head in because I can't think of what her name is. What's that Asian bird called?
Asa Akira.
No.
I mean, I don't know, mate.
Oh, when you think Asian, so in the South when people say
Mia
Asian, Mia Khalifa. So imagine, right? So you met her. You were proper in love and stuff, and then it turned out she was like one of the world's biggest porn stars.
I'd fuck it straight off.
Don't forget though, she's rich, mate. She's got.
I don't give a shit.
Also, she's got good banter. She's got good banter.
I don't
she's
give a shit.
Pretty funny bird, man.
There's no way I could be with a girl, how much I ever loved her, and it just always in the back of my mind, like, there's thousands upon thousands of men.
Not thousands. Oh, that have seen it. I thought you were going to say that have been through her.
No, well, there's hundreds of thousands that have seen it. Maybe in the millions that have seen the love of my life's tits, seen her getting railed by multiple people. I might have to come across that one day. There's no fucking way. I like a sexually promiscuous person. Not promiscuous. I like a sexually open person. Like, but there's no.
Promiscuous.
Huh?
Yeah, promiscuous is right.
Isn't promiscuous when you're with multiple people?
No, it's just
dirty.
You're sexually active, basically.
Yeah, well, okay, so I don't mind a promiscuous person, but there's no way I'd be with someone who's got, like, a sex tape or is, like, a fucking porn star. I'm too jealous, man.
Yeah, no, I get that, to be fair. No, I mean, I won't go out with her. Already forgot her name again. Mia Khalifa. The thing
I don't know, if Mia Khalifa...
She does seem like a nice girl. She seems proper sound. Cool. And she's got a good sense of humour.
Mind you, it depends.
But she has been fucking railed, mate.
If I met Mia Khalifa in a club and she was really into me, I think I'd feel flattered just because of her, like, acclamation. Yeah.
But also it's different. Like, when a bird likes you, you don't really give a fuck what anyone else thinks, do you?
Yeah, I suppose. Do you know what? It's a really hard thing to be able to sort of say unless you're in that situation. So I have these narcissistic tendencies where I think I would be more happy the fact that I'm with such a fucking coveted porn star that so many dudes want to be with. I'll be like, yeah, Mia Khalifa likes me. Fuck you guys. And then it would basically be like years of resentment after that, to the point where I'm like, don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get that.
Like you can't marry a porn star, man. Come on.
Oh no, like many rappers have said, you can't make a hoe a housewife.
No, they say you can't make a housewife out of a hoe.
No, they don't. They say you can't make a hoe a housewife.
Same thing.
So why did you correct me then, cunt?
Because you said it the wrong way around.
But you can't say it's the same thing, then say,
Because,
oh no,
the
you
quote
said it
is,
the wrong way around.
can't make a housewife out of a hoe. That's
No, you can't make a hoe a housewife.
I don't know. Who are we referring to? Kanye West.
Certainly not. I don't even listen to Kanye West.
I'm like, well, you're talking shit, Kanye.
I think the song I'm referring to is Snoop and Dr. Dre, but I may be wrong.
Something out of...
Fuck off. You're obviously not listening, but fuck off.
I'm trying to remember the quote. So, I've got a new segment, Tuke. It's... and this is a doozy. It's simply called True or False. I know it's very inventive.
Right, let me do and Google.
Google of what? What are you Googling?
Can't make a hoe a housewife. It is. It's by Dr. Dre, cunt.
Is that his official name, is it?
No, that's his. So, Dr. Dre, housewife, featuring Corrupt and Hitman.
Yeah, fuck that off. I'm trying to tell you about this new segment. So,
Go on, what's your next little fucking story that you want to bring up?
No, I'm trying to tell you.
Your next point.
I've got a new segment. How many times do I have to say it?
That's the first time you said it. Go on.
I said it 3 times.
Yeah, I wasn't listening.
It's merely called True or False. So I've got some like urban legends, myths here, and
True.
I want. Right. So first of all, you have to wait for me to ask the questions.
All right. Okay. Is
Yeah.
that the first rule?
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. So there's these urban myths, urban legends or myths, so it were. And you have to tell me if you think they're true or not. I don't have a jingle.
So is there a few?
There's.
Oh, I can make a jingle.
Go on.
True or false?
Amazing.
Go on then.
Right. So five sort of like urban legends. Some of them true, some of them false. This is very similar to don't know about that, mate. Which I fucked off.
Yeah.
Do you know why I fucked up the
Have you not
segments?
done them? Have you not done the segments?
No. We've got True or False. I've got Uncle Bates as well.
Right. Okay.
A Mouse's Tale. Do I have that? I can't remember. Do I have a Mouse's Tale? I don't think I do.
Stay tuned to
No.
find out whether we have or have not got a Mouse's Tail.
Do you know what? Yeah, I fucked off the segments because I just can't be asked to listen to the jingles anymore.
Yeah, the jingles are bullshit.
When I listen back to the podcast, the jingles are literally the most annoying thing about it, especially the the Uncle Bates one, because it's like a 30-second jingle.
It lasts forever.
I know, yeah, it really pisses me off. So we fucked all that off. Anyway, first one. Bulls get angry when they see the colour red.
No, that's false. I know that's false. They're colourblind, aren't they?
Okay, yeah. Here's the thing. Right, have you got whiskey there?
Yeah. Do you want me to drink? I'll down the bottle now if that's what you're wanting.
Right, no. If everyone you get wrong, I think you should have to do a shot.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right, so you're correct on that one.
Nice one.
Yeah,
might do a shot anyway.
Yeah, so I say, fuck it. Goldfish only have 3-second memories.
Pardon?
Goldfish only have 3-second memories.
Yeah, that's also bullshit.
Yep, correct there.
Incorrect.
We only use 10% of our brains.
It's a good job I poured a massive shot, because I'll be honest, this glass, it's much more than a shot, but go on.
So that one was, we only use 10% of our brains.
Also false.
What?
That's false.
Correct. George Washington had...
Well, this is fun.
Were you getting them right? I don't know. What are you, the fucking true or false expert? George Washington had wooden teeth.
True.
False. Take a shot, you bitch.
Eh?
That's false.
Fuck you. Google it.
You Google it.
All right, then.
I'm telling you it's false.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll just cut that 45 seconds of silence. Women accused.
Just before I do drink this shot, let me show you the size of this shot because the rest of the podcast may go to shit after this.
Oh God, we're only 30 minutes in, Tuke. I've got to record another hour at least.
I'll just do half because that is actually it's pretty fucking big. I had to put my hand there for the size. Oh shit, that's my dick, not my. Wait, let me delete that.
Jesus fucking Christ. Is that the picture you sent to Della?
Yeah. Oh no, delete that.
Mate.
Yeah, so that's the drink.
It's not as big as your dick. I can't believe
Do you like how I laid it across the keyboard?
You had a boner as well. Why did you have a boner when you sent her that picture?
What? I'm not going to send a non-boner. Are you mental?
So what, you fluffed yourself before you sent her the picture?
Of course.
What did you think of? Della? I can't wait till she listens to this.
Oh my God, I can't believe I just did that. But it's good for the podcasting.
Yeah, I won't be showing the picture of your dick, but
No.
maybe a picture of the shot. It's not that big. It's pretty big.
That's a fucking
The shot,
big
I mean,
drink.
the shot.
That's a big... For a shot, that's fucking... For one shot.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because it's in one of those weird glasses.
Look at it compared to the hand, cunt. Like, my little finger goes halfway up... Goes up to where the...
Mate, you look
drink
like you've
is.
got little sausage fingers.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. It looks like I've got a dwarf's hand.
It does look
That
like
looks
you've got
really
very
weird.
small fingers.
That does look proper weird, actually.
It does look odd.
My fingers don't look like that.
Yeah, they do.
Maybe it's
We've all
'cause the
seen
camera was
photo
so
evidence. In fact,
All
I'm
right,
going to
fuck
put
you,
that
I'm giving
picture
you a
up
shot.
for the visual viewers. Right, last one. Women accused of witchcraft were burned at the stake during Salem witch trials.
Right, okay. That is so widely known as being true that I'm going to say false.
It is false. All of them are false because I've just realised now in my...
You've Googled stuff that were seen as being true but are actually false.
I've Googled popular urban myths.
You're such a lazy cunt.
I know, I'm just stupid. So
Yeah, I'll go with that.
I've googled like popular
Urban myths.
urban
Urban
legends
myths.
or myths, and then I copied 5 of them, and then I was like, oh, let's do a little true or false section. Then I realised all of them were false as I read
You should
them
have
out
made
to you.
some up, you lazy cunt.
Yeah, but that
You
takes.
should have
effort,
added
doesn't it?
another 5 and switched between the two.
All right, we'll do another 5 now.
Go on then.
Elephants.
Yeah, this is gonna be good.
Elephants never forget.
Well, I mean, they do. Yeah, no, that's false.
Yeah, I don't know if it is true or not, so this is pointless.
Every animal forgets things.
All
So on with the next segment.
Mate, I was about to say something so fucking like dangerous that I'm so glad. He segued.
You glad I cut in?
I was about to say all Muslims are terrorists. True or false?
True.
Correct.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
Nah, we're just joking.
No, I'm joking. I'm from Bradford. I know loads of terrorists.
we think all religions are terrorists.
Yeah.
Actually,
They actually are. All religions are forms
yeah.
of
Where
terror,
where
I
does the
think.
definition of terrorism start and stop?
Well,
Because
if you strap a bomb to yourself and blow a load of people up, you're probably a terrorist.
yeah, but listen. Before we hated Islam, we hated the Irish, and they was all terrorists for a while. Do you know what I mean?
Every one of you, if you're listening.
Okay, let's move on. We've got to cut that out. Oh, fucking hell. So, here's a good one. Who would you cast yourself? If there was a movie about you, who would you cast? Like, who would you get? Wait.
As me.
Yeah. Thanks.
Right, okay.
Harry Hill.
Get fucked. Are you ready for this? I reckon you might agree.
Go on.
Daniel Radcliffe.
As you?
Yeah, look at his face. People used to think I looked like Daniel Radcliffe.
Mate, you're fucking bald, you can't.
He can shave his head, you fucking thick cunt.
Daniel Radcliffe, 2021. Isn't he a fucking junkie these days?
Yeah. Me.
Fit right in. Actually, yeah, you're not a world off.
When I were in school, you know, as well, the
Don't know. He's got a proper chiseled jawline. He's a good-looking guy.
I've got a... F, what do you mean, you cheeky cunt? People used to say I looked like Daniel Radcliffe, you know, in what are those gay films called? Harry Potter?
Yeah.
What's his house called? Gryffindor.
Hogwarts. Oh,
It's
Gryffindor.
like that golden and burgundy colour. That's the same colour as Bradford City. And people used to say I looked like him. I've never supported Bradford City, but still.
Right. That was a fucking clutch at a bit of straw there, mate.
You know,
People said I look like Daniel Radcliffe, and I'm from Bradford, and it's the same colour.
In Bradford, we also wear golden and burgundy colours sometimes.
Yeah, can you cast spells and that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's perfect, man. He's.
I casted a fucking thick cunt spell on you.
You casted a big boner dick Centadella spell on myself the other day.
God. Hey, we're trying to get Della on the podcast. Let's not talk about her.
She's not going to listen to this.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So I'm going to ask who you would cast as me, and then I'm going to do the same for you.
Right, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. No, first of all, who would you cast as you?
Tony Stoneham.
Who the fuck is that?
That's Tony from Skins. Wait, no, what's his real name? That's his character name.
Oh, the kid from About a Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I used to get
He's
that.
better looking than you, but yeah.
I know, but I used to get that a lot, like literally all the time during high school. Everyone used, like, even as a kid, I went to Bleep High School. That's what it was called.
Upper school? Secondary school?
It was a secondary school, but it was called something high school.
Was it? It was literally called high school?
Yeah.
In the UK?
Yeah.
Wankers.
Yeah. So when I was young, I used to get called that kid from About a Boy. And then when I was in high school, I'd always get called, like, oh, you look like Tony. Or, as you've put it, a worse looking version. Do you know what I think
didn't
it is?
put it like that. You just said that.
No, you said he's better looking than me. Do you know what I think it is, though? It's the eyebrows.
Oh,
he
has got some sexy eyebrows. Your eyebrows look like shit.
He looks like a cross between me and Moom.
Let me get him up. I mean, to be fair, he doesn't look
Tony
massively
Stoneham.
like it. What's his... Tony...
I don't know what his real name is, but that's his character in... His real
that's not
name.
even his actual name.
No. His real name is...
He's also in the X-Men, the newest X-Men films.
Is he?
I mean, they're pretty old now. Yeah, to be honest, you don't look massively like him. You do look
Nicholas
a bit
Hoult.
like him.
It's Nicholas Hoult.
You know what? To be fair to you, mate, I'd say you're better looking than him.
Also, I've had Avicii. People have said I look like Avicii before.
I don't know what he looks like. Plus, he's dead. So,
So fuck that guy.
who would I cast as you?
Yeah.
Jew actors.
That guy from The Pianist. Seth Rogen.
Yeah. As you, I would cast Adam Sandler. Or...
Mate, you're lucky that I was sipping a beer.
Oh, Daniel Radcliffe! He's a Jew!
You can't say he's a Jew, just say he's Jewish. It sounds way better.
What do you mean? It's the same thing.
No, it's not. Imagine if I said he's black compared to, he's a black.
Alright, Daniel Radcliffe, he's a Jewish.
It's worse. The worst thing is we're both the whitest people ever. Right, who would I cast as you? I've
Go on, hit me
I've
with
already
it.
made the Harry Hill joke. Let me think. What kind of movie are you starring in?
You know what, mate? I wish... Remember the other time when we were playing FIFA and you said, did you just make your guy look like Harry Enfield? Or was it... They were like, what?
Oh, yeah, I got the name wrong, yeah. Is he alive, Harry
I wish
Enfield?
you'd have done that whilst it were being recorded. That would have been amazing.
Harry Enfield. Who's that?
British comedian. He did Kevin and Perry Go Large.
Oh, yeah. Is he dead?
No,
Oh, shame.
he was in Skins actually.
Oh, yeah, he's Tony's dad. Tony Stoneham. Who would I... what kind of movie are we talking about? Is this an action film? Is it comedy? Rom-com? Thriller?
Action. Let's go action. Why have you got different actors for each one? Go on,
yeah,
action.
if we're casting you as an action film, we're going to have to do you as Jason Statham and just put glasses on him.
I'd love to hear Jason Statham's northern accent.
Yeah. What do you think he'd say?
I'm from the fucking north, mate. Like, just
with
like a
his-
really
his
shit.
southern accent, but just puts mate on the end of
Yeah,
his.
basically. I imagine he can't do a northern
I'm
accent.
taking this car, mate. Thing is, I've been hired by someone to rob you, mate.
just say really northern like quotes.
Basically, I've been
right, you
paid
cunt.
by my
Give me
boss
your
to rob
fucking-
you, mate.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Shit house in that.
Go on then. All right, comedy.
Comedy, Mr. Blobby.
Mr. What? You just come out with that off the top of your head.
Yeah, imagine a comedy film starring Mr. Blobby.
I reckon he'd probably nail me at comedy, to be honest. What about a rom-com or a romantic film?
Oh, okay. Let me think about rom-com. Do you know what? It's so funny because every genre you ask me, I'm just like, who's bald and has glasses?
You can just do anybody who's bald and just stick glasses on them. So
Maybe rom-com. Maybe John Malkovich.
John Malkovich. What the fuck?
Is that
At
his name?
least give me like fucking Bruce Willis or something. John Malkovich.
Do you know what? It's funny you say that. Bruce Willis was my first go-to, but
What, you went with John Malkovich instead?
yeah, because I've seen him be more romantic than Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis is too hard.
Yeah, fair enough. I reckon I could kick the fuck out of Bruce Willis, to be honest. How old is he? He must be like 60.
Well, yeah. Now what?
I reckon if I just like ran towards him proper fast and just double legged his knee, his leg is snapping half, and then I'd just be able to kick the fuck out of him.
Right. Here's a question: what is the largest animal you think you could knock out?
Horse.
Mate, you cannot knock out a horse.
I could knock out a horse.
There's no way you could punch a horse hard enough that you'd knock it out.
Are you mad? I'd batter a horse.
Mate, you are off your fucking face if you.
What do you
could
think
knock out. No, I'm talking about like punch and knock it out.
Lay it out.
Yeah, like
Horse.
like one bang and
Horse.
you knock the animal out.
Horse, man.
Mate, you couldn't.
I could.
Do you know how strong their jaws are? It's just pure muscle.
Mate, come to Bradford. We've got loads of fields. I will punch a horse.
You honestly think you could knock out a horse?
Yeah. I reckon you could knock out a horse.
Nah, mate, there's no way. I wouldn't even get close enough to a horse to even want to knock it out. They're scary animals. Have you seen how big they are?
Eh? Are you dumb? Mate, I've walked past horses many a times. They're really, really nice animals.
What, and
I will knock
as you've
one
walked
out.
past him, you've thought, I'll fucking knock you out, me, mate.
No, not until now.
You can't knock out a horse, mate.
All right, I'll go smaller.
I'm not asking you to go smaller. If you genuinely think you can knock out a horse, that's your answer.
Do you reckon you could do a kangaroo?
Yeah. Yeah, I reckon I could have a kangaroo. I don't know if about...
You know what? I reckon I'd stand a better chance against a horse than a kangaroo.
But I'm not talking about if they're fighting back.
Yeah, cheap shot. That's what I'm all about,
Sucker
mate.
punch.
I'm from Bradford, proper cheap shot.
I'm saying, like, if like, a kangaroo would obviously like devour me with its fucking feet. But I'm saying, if you had a free shot on an animal, hard as you can punch it, what do you think is the largest animal you could knock out? Don't say a horse again, because you're going to piss me off. Giraffe!
Giraffe.
It's bigger than a horse, you idiot.
Yeah, give me a cherry picker, put
What's
it up
that?
to my head, bang!
Oh, it's one of those like lift things, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
You reckon you'd knock... maybe, yeah, you might have a good shot at a giraffe. Got small legs.
A
haven't
giraffe's just a fucking long-necked horse, man.
they? I reckon I
And
could
legged, I
take
suppose.
a chimp.
A chimp.
Yeah.
Chimps are hard, man.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm going to fight one. I'm saying if I got a cheap shot on a chimp, I reckon
Are you talking perfect connection, like your proper rocket?
Yeah, so you get basically a free shot to chin an animal. I like how we cover the important subjects on this podcast. You get a free shot to chin an animal, like on the button. What size do you reckon you're knocking out?
Let me ask you a question, right? Someone offers you a mil.
A what?
£1 million.
Like £1 million, yeah.
£1 million.
Yeah. I know what you're going to ask. Would I fight a gorilla? No.
No. But close. You have one shot on a lion. Bang! If you knock it out, you get the mil. If you don't, you've got to fight for the mil. And it's a fight to the death.
You're not knocking out a lion, mate. There's no way. It's probably never been done in the history of humanity.
Puma.
I'd have a better go at...
Jaguar.
Nah, even then, nah. Maybe, what's that thing called? Ocelot. Probably an ocelot.
Hey, that's a pussy. That's like a...
But I don't know how... I don't know, do animals have the same jaw as a human? Like, how easy is it to knock out an animal? I used to think, is it possible to knock out...
I reckon it's the same. I reckon if you rock the jaw, I reckon you've done it.
If you smacked a mosquito out of the air, could you knock it out? Do animals get affected that way?
No, because it's like a pinpoint hit, innit? Like, if your jaw gets rocked, then you're done. But if you punch a mosquito, your massive knuckle isn't just going to hit that little sweet spot, is it? It's going to smack the whole thing.
I've never seen an animal get knocked out.
You didn't grow up in Bradford, mate.
You should have gone to Liquid on Fridays, mate. Bear animals there, mate.
All right. Would you rather fight 3 Rottweilers or 100 rats?
Ooh. 100 rats.
Would you?
Yeah. Because 1 Rottweiler could fuck you up. 3 Rottweilers would definitely kill you.
Yeah, true.
100 rats, at least I could stamp on a few and swing a few around my head like a rodeo.
I think with the rats, you just have to just constantly jump until they're all dead.
What, like you're squashing grapes?
Yeah, basically.
I've got some would you rathers written down here.
Have you got a few? Go on then.
Yeah.
Fucking smash them off.
Would you rather eat chocolate-flavoured shit or shit-flavoured chocolate?
Chocolate-flavoured shit? Easy.
That's mank.
Shit-flavoured chocolate? Are you mental?
I don't know what shit tastes like, so I'd be willing... As long as it's edible and it's chocolate, I'd be like, oh, this is strange. Tastes like shit, but you're actually eating shit. I feel like you didn't listen to that one properly, did you?
No, I did. It's just... I don't know, man.
So you'd rather eat actual shit that tasted
Yeah, that's
alright?
good. Yeah, I know. It's, the thought would be the worst bit, wouldn't it? Like, you'd know that it was shit. So I know it's shit, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
That's the question. Is chocolate flavoured shit or shit flavoured chocolate?
I suppose shit-flavoured chocolate then, but... Yeah, because if it's shit-flavoured chocolate, you'd be like, I know it's not actually shit, it just tastes horrible. Yeah. Whereas if it's chocolate-flavoured shit, it tastes nice, but the thought, you know that it's shit. Yeah, I'd take the shit-flavoured chocolate.
I don't think I could eat a fucking shit, no matter what it tasted like. If it was like, oh, this shit tastes like chicken, I was like, I don't care what it fucking tastes like. It's shit. I'm not eating it. Right, next one. Moving on.
Right, I was just looking at my bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
Would you rather let me bottle you with this bottle of whiskey, or like stick it in your ass?
The whole bottle in my ass, or just like
the whole bottle inside your ass?
I'd rather be bottled.
It's a girthy bottle as well.
Yeah, well, that doesn't help. I'd much rather be bottled. Why did you say that like you was trying to sway me to the other side? Well, hang on, it's pretty girthy.
What? What if I went neck first?
Well, if you was going neck first and it didn't go to like the wider, girthier parts of the bottle.
No, it's going there. It's going there.
So it's the bottle. The whole bottle is in my ass.
The bottle's in your ass.
I'd die of internal bleeding. I'd bottle me.
No, you'd just be stretched a bit.
Oh, fuck off, mate. Even if it was a girl, even if it was Mia Khalifa.
Fuck off, mate.
If it was Mia Khalifa doing it, I would still say no. I would say smash me over the head with that bottle. I'm not getting the base of that bottle.
Pretty thick glass though. It's gonna work, mate. Mind
Yeah.
you, a bottle in the ass is going to hurt as well, so...
Yeah, okay, I'll get knocked out, possible concussion, a bit of bleeding, or die.
No, it's not that bad. I've been bottled. It's not actually that bad. It sounds worse than it is, to be honest.
Right, so I don't know what kind of argument you're trying to sway me towards here. I chose I'd get bottled, and you're like, yeah, but mate, getting bottled is not that bad. I'm like, I know, that's why I chose it.
Just let me stick this bottle in your ass, mate. What's wrong with ya?
Right, would you rather have sex with a hideously ugly person or a beautiful fresh corpse?
Well, I don't want to answer this because I feel like it's gonna bring up some past convictions.
Episode 8. Cancelled.
Yeah, yeah. A dog ugly living person.
Like Quasimodo or Kim Kardashian's corpse.
Oh well, I don't really fancy Kim Kardashian. But
right, okay, so who's your celebrity crush?
My ultimate fantasy, but she's dead.
What?
That's what I'm saying. So I don't really fancy Kim Kardashian. So the choice is my ultimate fantasy, but she's dead.
Yeah. So who's your ultimate fantasy?
Honestly, I don't really have one.
What? Actually, yeah.
All right, go. What's your favourite? Right, celebrity. You can shag one right now. Go.
Let's have a little ponder on this.
No. The way you said, what? You must have one. Go.
I've got a couple. I like the girl, Alicia Cuthbert.
Who the fuck is that?
Have you not seen The Girl Next Door?
No.
So she's really fit.
Alicia Cuthbert.
Yeah, Cuthbert. I don't know what she looks like these days, but when she made that movie, whoo!
Yeah, she's all right. Of all the celebrities you could fuck, you'd fuck her. Don't get me wrong, she's good looking.
Okay, type in Alicia Cuthbert, Girl Next Door. I mean, there's a few, you know, Angelina Jolie, Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, I would. Ice Cream Man.
Oi!
2 seconds. Mate, you've already stopped. Why are you still playing your fucking song?
You having a go at the ice cream man out the window?
Yeah, drunk at her. He'd already stopped. He'd pulled up and he was still blasting his song.
It's fucking 7 p.m, mate. What are you playing at? Is it just me or does it feel early? I feel like it's early in the morning.
Yeah, it feels. I feel good. I love being fucking wrecked. It is a good feeling. Like,
yeah,
I feel
but
great now.
I don't feel that wrecked, but I feel quite tired for 7 p.m.
I feel good. What was the question? Where were we?
Celebrity crush. Would you rather have sex with a hideous, ugly person or a beautiful, fresh corpse?
Oh yeah, so this Alicia Cuthbert, Girl Next Door, I've Googled. Yeah, she does look fit. To be honest.
Cuthbert.
Whatever her name is.
Jennifer Aniston.
I would shag Jennifer Aniston. I like a MILF, to be honest. I do like an older, dirty older woman. Like, have you seen Horrible Bosses?
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston. She looks unreal, didn't she, in that?
Where she tries to rape
Charlie Day.
yeah. I'm a fan of that.
Yeah, he's a pussy. Is he married in that film?
Yeah, he's got fiance or some shit, hasn't he?
Oh,
so he didn't want to shag her. But yeah.
So what's your
I remember
answer?
Watching that.
All right, let's
so
change
my
it.
celebrity.
Celebrity crush or an ugly person? Okay, celebrity corpse or an ugly. This is a fucked up question. Maybe we shouldn't even be asking this.
No, we shouldn't be. But let's continue. I don't want to fuck. I don't know. To be fair, I've had sex with people who
I
aren't.
don't think I could have
Great
sex with
looking.
a corpse, mate. To be honest.
Well, clearly you don't know me very well.
Imagine. I'll have to look at myself in the mirror afterwards.
All right. So if you had to fuck a corpse, what's the fittest corpse you'd fuck? Which corpse would you fuck?
There's no point even talking about it because I can't put this in.
Yeah, you can.
The fittest corpse I would fuck.
No, not even the fittest. What if you had to fuck a corpse? What corpse would it be? No, you can't put this in.
I know. I've told you.
Swiftly moving on.
There's all of my notes. Oh no, wait. I've got a mouse's tail.
Go on.
No, wait. I don't have a mouse's tail. Wait. No, I've got Uncle Bates. So this is Uncle Bates, the section of this scuffed, drunk ass post England victory match podcast.
Should we make a cappella Uncle Bates?
Yeah. Do you want to take care of that?
Hello, Uncle Bates. I just sucked my sister's dildo and she saw me. What do I do, man?
Uncle Bates.
Do you know what's that?
Nah. So this is Uncle Bates. It's basically an agony uncle. Agony uncle. Right, we're just gonna basically read some sort of problem and then make fun of it. Okay. I had sex with my friend's mum. Now she is pregnant, and so is my girlfriend. Full stop.
Winning.
That's it.
You're winning, mate.
That's awkward though, isn't it?
Mate.
But I don't know how he's managed to impregnate.
The man's job is to reproduce, and he is doing it.
So you think that he is hyper extending
Winning
his responsibilities as a male genius of the human race?
He is.
Would you think? You sound like you think that he's putting in overtime.
That's basically it. So, like, imagine this: there's a massive company, and you need hard workers, don't you? You need people who are gonna be like. No,
You think? You think this guy's going above and beyond?
Yeah, basically.
Well, I've got my girlfriend pregnant. Who else is not pregnant in this house?
Also, his mate's mum, she must be pretty lonely. She must want a bit of dick.
Well, I mean, I'd guess so.
I mean, I don't want to assume or anything, but
you'd have
evidently
to be pretty
she wanted
desperate
some
to
dick.
fuck your daughter's boyfriend. I had sex with my girlfriend's mum. Now she's pregnant, and so is my girlfriend.
Oh, his girlfriend's mum.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I wish I had more
His
context of the
girlfriend's
story.
mum is a total bitch, and you thought, what? You're just gonna fuck your daughter's boyfriend?
That's what I'm saying. I was confused when you were like, yeah, he's putting in time, putting in work, filling up prams.
Let's be fair. I mean, I was taking the piss anyway, but that's crazy.
I mean, it's
I mean, he's a total cunt, but his girlfriend's mum, that's her daughter, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, that is, well, it's clear.
So
who's
this
at
Uncle
fault here.
Bates,
The mum
who are
is-
we answering to here?
What do you mean?
Are we replying to the kid who's fucked his girlfriend and his mum?
Yeah, the guy has written this in.
Right, all right, mate. You listen up.
You listen carefully.
You are a cunt.
That is so fucked, isn't it?
You have nothing to provide for either of your children. Just end it now. Just fuck off and end it now.
But he's got 2 kids with 2 family members. Is that incestuous?
Oh, mate, do you know what? No, it's not incestuous, but if they have the kids, so they are going to be...
Siblings?
No, they're not. They're going to be...
They're going to be siblings, and also one of them's going to be the aunt or uncle.
No, they're going to be...
So it is incestuous?
Let's assume that they're both boys.
So, yeah, okay,
They're
so
gonna
the
be
mum has a
uncle
boy.
and nephew.
Yeah, and siblings.
Uncle and nephew and... No. They're not going to be
Brothers.
siblings. They're going to be uncle and nephew and great uncle and nephew at the same time.
No, they're not.
Great uncle and great nephew.
No, they're not. They're going to be brothers and uncle and nephew.
No, they're not. They're going to be great uncle, great nephew, and uncle and nephew. And the one that's born to the mother is going to be brothers with the other one's mother.
You've just blown my mind. I don't know where you got the great thing from, though. That's like... So, look.
I don't know. I think Americans call it once removed.
Right, Tuke, let's put it like this. Let's say I shag your sister.
I've already said.
Maybe in the most inappropriate way. Tuke, just for 1 second, imagine I had sex with
Just
your
imagine I've dicked your sister, right? Yeah, go on.
sister. And then I had sex with your mum.
Yeah.
They're both pregnant.
It could be on the cards. Go on.
Never say never. Your sister's given
You are
birth.
moving to the north. Carry on
sister's
with
give-
your...
Your sister has given birth to my son. Your mum has also given birth to my son.
Mate, I already understand
So,
the premise. Why
your
do you have to
mum's-
use my
your
mum and
mum's
sister
son-
as an
Your mum and
example?
mine's son is your sister's and my son's uncle, but they're also brothers because they're my kids. There's nothing great about it, apart from the fact that I managed to shag your sister and your mum.
That is pretty good. You have proper. To be fair, you have proper done me there. No matter no matter what role I give you on Discord, you proper had me there.
I need a new one now.
Yeah, yeah. Shagged my sister and mum.
Yeah, call me Big Dicker.
Where are you? Let me make a new role.
If you don't call it Big Dicker, I'm gonna be upset.
No, mate. You're staying in admin. You're gonna have to work your way up to Retrobate.
I'm the co-founder of this channel. What do you mean?
No, it was Smegman before this.
Yeah, and now it's Retrobates.
Come on. I'm still the king.
Look at you sitting at top of Retrobates. I can't believe I'm on the same fucking level as Della.
She's cooler than you, to be honest.
Just because she's drawn a picture of your cock. You're such a simp. I'm actually upset with you.
I'm simply the best.
Simping better than all the rest. So, this is a clutch, but I have a couple of other things marked down here. I was going to talk about Christian Eriksen collapsing during Denmark, but I feel like that's not that funny. So,
I mean,
it's pretty fucking fascinating what happened.
no relation of mine, so it's pretty funny.
I don't know him, so fuck that guy. No, obviously, was it Denmark versus Finland?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that, was he a left winger, striker, sign? Just to piss Richard off.
Come on, mate.
Centre-front.
Let's not try to do football here.
Yeah, I know, yeah. But, yeah, so that fucking guy on the Danish football team just suddenly, like, had a heart attack or whatever and just, like, fucking died on said football pitch.
Yeah.
He didn't do football, but he's good now, which is good.
Yeah.
Right, great. Moving on.
Yeah, go on.
So one thing also I've got that really fucking annoys me: people who think drinking coffee is some sort of trait of personality.
Yeah.
That
I know
annoys me
people like
more
this.
than anything. It's the same with people that smoke weed. Same with people that go to the gym.
So they'll say, "Don't talk to me before I've had that coffee in the morning," or "Don't talk to me before I've had that joint in the morning." Like,
yeah.
right? You're just a cunt, is what you're basically saying. You're a dickhead. Is that what you're saying? You're a dickhead.
Yeah. You're void of any type of like actual social skills or like unique personality or unique like personal traits or like any sort of like form of opinion.
So you're such a little caffeine fiend that before you can become a pleasant person to be around, you need to down a cup of coffee before anyone can tolerate how much of a cunt you are.
And even more than that, even if that's what they think about themselves, they're proud of it. It's like...
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It's like... What? Oh, wow, you drink coffee. It's not like it's like a fucking extremely rare substance that you've somehow managed to get your fucking hands on, and it's like a big fucking brag to anyone. Don't... Me before coffee. Me after coffee. Like, you're a fucking dickhead.
Still kind of a cunt.
And these people that, like, are into that kind of fucking shit posting, they do it every fucking day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like you say, it's like they treat it like it's a personality trait.
I know.
And it's really not.
No,
it's
so
they're
shit.
a dickhead.
I've always, like, even when I like heavily smoked weed, I was never part of like the stoner culture, like 420 fucking blaze every day. And I've always thought, like, what if you fucking spoke like that about any other substance? Yeah, drink every day. You know, like, you're a fucking loser.
Don't talk to me before my first hit of heroin.
Yeah.
I'm alright, knobhead. Yeah. Me before heroin, fuck you. Me after heroin, no fucking sound me, man.
Yeah, I'm alright now, mate. Yeah, what you need, mate?
Yeah, I feel alright now, me, man. Here's a question for you. Let's say you're about to die. You've got cancer or AIDS or some mad shit.
Alright, this sounds like a fun question. Go on.
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have used those as examples, but I have done.
You don't die from
So
AIDS anymore.
You're about to... Yeah, you do.
Nah, they got medication, man. They just keep you alive in pain for the rest of your life.
No, if you got HIV, they've got medication, but if you got AIDS, you're dead.
Oh, is it?
Right, so...
R.I.P. Uncle
Say
Stephen.
you're about to die. Would you try smack?
Definitely.
Heroin for anybody who's...
Yeah, if I got told a date that I certainly was gonna die, I'd be doing all the smack, mate.
I'd smack it up.
No, but give me some
I'd
smack,
smack it right
give me
up.
some meth, man. Like, I'll just.
Do you know what I'd do? I'd throw a death party. I'd throw a death party.
Comfortable little corner of a fucking of like an abandoned car park and just get well smacked up and that.
No, I'd throw a little party. You're doing it wrong. What you do
Death
is you throw
party?
a party, right?
How many people
throw
do you
a
think
death
are going to come
party.
to your death party and watch you do heroin?
No, you don't tell anyone. That's the beauty of it.
Oh, so you just you
throw a
turn up
death
to your
party,
party,
like,
what,
oh, I'm
like-
gonna die, and that everyone feels sorry for me.
But you're
And
going
then
to be
everyone
smacked
turns up. You're all dancing. You're all like, everybody dance. Do clap your hands, and everyone's having a right good time. And then you just get in the middle of the dance floor, pull up a chair, and just take smack in front of everyone. And they're like, what the fuck?
What,
and then they're like,
what, you
oh
die
shit, he's gonna die anyway.
and you die
Fuck
on that
it.
chair?
And then they carry on dancing. I mean, it depends how far you want to go. Maybe if you choose. Do you want to die from the smack, or do you want to die from whatever ailment it is that you're?
I reckon you
currently
do enough
suffering from?
smack that you pass out and then you die from the ailment. But do the people at the party know that you've died from the smack or the ailment, so they forgive you for doing smack because he's like, oh, he's gonna die, or he's like, oh, this guy's a smackhead. We're at his party and he's just overdosed. I don't think I'd care. I reckon if I had a critically ill death date, I would like pretend to everyone I'm like, yeah, no, I'm fine, I'm sound, me mate. Then I would just go and find some corner of the world to crawl up in and just do smack and
You're
die on
doing
the
it wrong.
beach.
You're doing it wrong. What's
Nah.
with this corner? Throw a party, mate. Throw a
Because,
party.
no, I
Get
feel
your
really-
grandma
I
there
feel well self-conscious
to watch you do smack.
If I'm doing smack, I want to do it on my own and just feel amazing on my own. Because I feel like if I'm doing smack, everyone's watching me and I'm like, oh, I feel really shit now. Like if you're
Don't
doing
matter.
smack,
It don't matter. You're about to die.
yeah, but if you're doing smack, you want to go and find some smackheads to like try and make you think that it's actually a good thing to do. You feel better about it then.
That you're looking at it all wrong. You're looking at it like, I feel really bad doing it. I'm looking at it as a total prankster move. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm throwing a massive party. Oh, look, I'm doing smack. Ah, I'm dead.
Fucking hell, yeah, that'll show them.
That is a proper prankster
That'll
move.
fucking, yeah, pranks on you. Fucking hell, got
Look
you,
at you. You all
dickheads.
have to look at me die of smack.
I choking on your fucking puke.
I mean, to be fair, I never said die. They just have to watch me do smack.
Nah, you did. You
And
said
they're going to feel bad for me because I'm already dying of, like, I don't know, ultra herpes or whatever.
ultra herpes.
Yeah. Did you hear of that actual, like, so Leeds, next to, the city next to me, gonorrhea?
Yeah.
Like, they're that promiscuous over there that because there's, like, a university and apparently it's where everyone gets fucked.
Fucking hell, I think I might have to move to Leeds, actually.
Like, the medication to stop gonorrhea, like, gonorrhea's fucked that
heroin.
off, and now there's something called super gonorrhea.
What? What, it evolved?
They evolved, mate. It fucked off the medication. You know the worst thing about it, though? It's
And
like
how are
it's-
you having a go at Southerners?
No, but it's like, the worst thing about it is they gave it a cool name. Like, they should have given it a bad name, like...
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like, yeah, I got super gonorrhea.
Like
do you know what
gonorrhea
I mean?
Mark
It's
II.
like,
But
they
it's
should have
called
called it,
super
like,
gonorrhea.
Nazi gonorrhea or something.
Yeah.
You know,
Jewish,
something just
Jewish
proper
gonorrhea.
bad. Yeah.
That's so bad, I can't put that in. Yeah, no.
Leave it all in. Don't edit it, this podcast whatsoever.
We'll just keep it raw, uncut.
Yeah. Mate, we haven't made it anyway. Don't matter if we get cancelled.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Would you rather... This is horrible, by the way. Would you rather lick my arsehole? Not like eat it out. Just give it one quick lick. Or let me boot you in the mouth as hard as I can.
I'd lick your arsehole, probably.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to get booted in the mouth as hard as you can.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
That's like something that you can't come back from.
What do you mean?
You
I'm
possibly
not going to kill you.
take my jaw off.
Yeah, it'll fuck you up for a bit.
Boot me in the mouth.
I'm not sure you'd recover from licking my arsehole, to be honest.
I could lick an arsehole.
A man's hairy arsehole.
Yeah, it would be mentally difficult to get over. But booting
Plus,
someone...
you've got to speak to me as well. Well, I suppose technically you don't have to.
This is a horrible segment. Think of something else.
You've already chose one.
This is going to be so much fun to edit.
It's not. There's going to be nothing left. There's going to be like 5 minutes.
From the 80 minutes we've recorded, I'll probably get 40 minutes out of it.
You know what? Nah, I think leave it all in.
Nah.
All the shit that you think's terrible, leave it in.
You will regret saying that.
Let me proof listen to it first.
I'm doing another shot of rum.
All right, well, I'll do this whiskey then. Yeah, so anyway, we've been the Retrobates. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Tuke. We never introduced ourselves. So I'm Tuke. This is Mouse.
You told me to fuck that off.
No, but maybe say our names. I just felt like the start of it was very long-winded to begin with.
They know who we are by now.
So anyway, see ya.